Hi, ICC on 3. 1, 2, 3.
ICC!
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
It's good to
Yo,
see you in person, bro.
I know, for 3 years.
Okay, so now's the
bro.
opportunity for pictures. Please be respectful.
All right, so I just got dropped off. Me and Sci about to go on a bike ride, bro. The dude was like, hey, man, I'm about to go on a bike ride. You want to come with? I was like, for sure. So I'm about to see dude, see where he at. But this is crazy. So crazy. We out here riding bikes. This is crazy. So I'm riding a bike. Shit almost fell. Riding a bike. Me and Sai just rode and talked for about 8 miles. And bro, super good conversation, bro. So many things I'm not even gonna be able to talk about. So many things that were just specific to me and specific to him in private, but and just about like leader to leader conversations, you know, just really full circle stuff. And I just appreciate the wisdom that he poured into me, you know. And he already took off, you know. We rode here together, and he was like, all right, bro, I'm about to put on my Drake music, lock in, and put in these 8 miles going back. So he's already far up ahead. And then, you know, some more of his party is behind me. You know, this is the beach. This is where I'm at. I can't even see it. Hold on. Like, this is where I'm at, you know, out here in LA. So it was just cool, bro. Like, definitely exceeded my expectations so far with like whatever I was anticipating on experiencing, you know. And I was supposed to fly back this morning, back home, but something just told me, yo, bro. I just went off on the sand. Woo. Something told me, like, to stay for Sunday. You know, even if I was just going to stay here and just collect my thoughts and go out on my own or whatever. I wasn't expecting to see Sci privately or in this manner today, to be able to hang out with him and whatnot. But man, like, I'm glad I did, bro. We talked about his vision, my vision. I suppose individually, you know, told me that as long as I'm given wisdom, just let the work speak for itself, and whatever I think I should do, just do it. You know, it doesn't matter what anybody says, which is true. And what else was he saying to me, you know? Like, there's just a bunch more stuff. Probably gonna be able to gather my thoughts a little bit later once I get back to the hotel. Oh shit, hey, yo, what's up, bro? I'm over here vlogging about what all the wisdom that you gave me just now. Shit, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, he on an e-bike, bro. That nigga cheating. Anyway, so, you know, it's just a good, bro, that nigga gone. But anyway, bro, it's just, you already know, bro. It's just, for those who know the story, for those who know who I is, and all that, y'all know that this moment is just, it's priceless to me. It's definitely gonna launch me on the next chapter that I'm gonna be on as a leader, doing God's work in the name of the Lord. You know, trading is the first thing, that's the primary curriculum, but that's not the main purpose, the main vision. It's all about how do we help people live lives that honor God, that reflect God's nature, his kindness, right? His abundance, and just give glory to God in all ways, working on people's character development, their spiritual development, because that's trader development. At the end of the day, learning how to press buy and sell, that's the easy part, my dude. But now we have to tackle the person behind the screen, you, the person clicking the button, that's you. And you got to know what you're doing it for, why you're pressing buy, why you're pressing sell, and just lock in, be intentional. Don't be irrational. Get your emotions in check, get your psychology in check. Live by the right philosophies and principles for your life, And so that's just the mission, bro. And I just appreciate everything that he said. Damn, bro, that nigga gone for real. But I appreciate everything that dude said. He's a good dude. He really is. Having this much closeness to him, I've been able to see it. Just, I see it, bro. So, word. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put my miles in too. Because, I've always wanted to, riding bikes was my first love. Above all my hobbies, roller skating, trading, piano. So I'm gonna try and lock in and put in some miles too. For sure.
That was all I did. No, I didn't.
That mirror? I'm not gonna lie, that mirror is tough.
That was always the best been there.
Like, what?
We just cleaned up.
Like, this is like a wall.
All this stuff was outside. I bought new plants. I'm gonna go on this whole time. Hi, Dee.
All right. So that's that dude right there. That's the boat. Mr. 100 Mil himself.
Something like that.
So I got one question.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want me to get out of the experience, particularly today? You were very hospitable. You were very kind. You were very inviting. Having these little moments of just hey, we have extra hands, or oh yeah, bro, it was already in my mind to bring you wine tasting anyway, and now I'm here, you're just letting me witness and be here. What are you wanting from me specifically to learn or to cement from today?
Good to answer. I don't know. I think I'm just always like that. Nothing really separates people. I feel like nothing really separates people. It's kind of like everybody's family in a sense. If the energy is there, good energy is there, everybody's vibing. It's like, why not? It's nothing that tells me I can't be around this person, or I don't want to be around this person. So I think just overall hospitality is something I do. Even down to the event, every person there, if I could, I would, and we can all go fucking bowling.
Yeah,
right. Or something. That's just the type of person I am. Being free to do whatever is kind of whenever there's somebody around, you always give to them and pour and cherish into them like they're your family as well, because you never know what that could do to somebody else's life,
Yeah.
So that would be my answer. It's just in me to do it. It's not something where it's I'm looking for something in return. It's just automatic. All the people around me, my assistants, my cameraman, it's probably one of my weakest traits, because I pour into people no matter what. No matter if it's the smallest things, they'll be like, no, I got it. And it's just something I've always done.
And so did you feel like I needed this level of proximity though? Because like the thing is like this is special. Like, you know, like yeah, you do an event for everyone, but if you didn't do this for everyone,
Yeah.
I'm the only odd one out.
Yeah.
Why?
That's true.
Why?
Well, I've known you for a pretty long time, so I think that was one of the other things. Because my assistant was telling me, they was like, "Who are you inviting?" Earlier, they was like, "Who are you inviting?" I was like, "Somebody I've known for 3 years now,
Mhm.
going on 3 years now." I really feel like we should just have a more intimate type of day, if that makes sense.
Right.
Maybe that might be like I don't know. You just never really know, to be honest. If you know somebody for a very long time and you get to see them for the first time in person, you just never know how that can affect somebody's life.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's definitely affected mine so far. Um, you know, I was already talking to you earlier about like the psychology
Yeah.
around the full circle of the experience and like how I was wanting to give up. And then like I found you and then I've met so many core brothers through your effort in finding people and inspiring like the world. Like you brought me family,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
And that's how it's supposed to be, though.
Right. Yeah. So
Trading should bring people together and cause people to create their own uh, families. Like you said, it should do that as itself. And I want to expand it more of just like traders that are doing that, but traders should be doing that to reach out to other people so they can do that. And all in all, it should make the world into a better place, at least some partial percentage of the world. I definitely believe that if this type of mindset grows throughout everybody, and everybody's just looking to help and provide wisdom and knowledge to others and care for others, I really do think the world can change
and
in a
you
positive aspect.
and you know what? Now that you're saying that, it's dawning on me too. Because even last night, you had mentioned you told everyone to look around, look at how many people you probably may have seen before, or you walk past on a day to day, and all of you guys trade. You know, because trading is a lonely journey,
Yeah.
right? And then the people who are closest to you, you know you can't tell them, and then once you do, you learn that they don't believe in you, and then that crushes your spirit. So then you do have to find family and friends that support you, right? And so you talking about like, hey, like ICC in the movement and just creating a more impactful culture, where it's like, hey, if you need family in this trading endeavor, if you need new trading sisters and trading brothers, right? And they can be found here.
Yeah.
I think that right there is
right
like,
there is like, when I think of ICC, that's what I think of.
right.
This is a family that you can easily come into, and we'll say, here's your foundation. Like if you ever seen like let me think, like let's say even like a homeless shelter, right? A homeless shelter, a new homeless guy comes in, they give him blankets, clothes, here's a toothbrush,
Here's this, here's this, here's this.
here's your foundation. These people around you are going through the same situation in trading. We're all beginners. We all are in the same situation. We're trying to make this a profitable income for ourselves. We're all in the same situation. Let's get you started. Here's what we know. Here's what we can provide. Here's your foundation. Now build off of this. And that is definitely like the whole goal of like this whole thing, is to build people where new people could come in and be like,
they can get started and learn how to ride the bike.
Yeah, they are already ready because they already have the foundation right there in front of them. All they got to do is have that right mindset and psychology to push through the battles that things are going to throw at it. Right? Because the market is always going to throw something at you to see if you. That's life in general. Life is always going to throw something at you to see if you're ready for it or to see if you can handle it. Right. Everything happens for a reason. Literally everything happens for a reason. It might come in like some type of odd formation or some type of odd way, but it's always going to be something that happens for a reason. Yeah. So.
So, wise words from the GOAT. Wise words from the GOAT, bro.
The answers. Now I actually have the answers. So now it's like, I'm telling you the answer that you're looking for, the one that you're scouring and trying to find and trying to make it like all complex, the answer that you're looking for, this is the answer, right? So it's going to be simple because I've already searched everything. I've already searched all the complex things and thinking it was the answer, but the whole time it was the simple answer.
The simple answers, whether it's on the chart or in life.
Literally. So yeah, my answers might come out as simple, or it feels simple, but that's only because I've already experienced the complex part of it. I've already tried to do the whole rocket science part of it, the version of it, and it just didn't work. But then when I found the simple version of it, or the simple answer to it, it was like, oh shit, this is crazy, because this whole time I bypassed this whole thing. And that's kind of what I want anybody to understand is like, what you're looking for. I told them, I was like, what you're looking for has been in front of you the whole time. You just was persuaded to go in this direction or this direction because this person has this or this person has that. Every beginner starts off by going on social media or going online, going on YouTube, typing in how to trade. And then you have all these random gurus trying to sell you this and trying to sell you that, show you this, show you that. And it's just like, that only leads you into the wrong road. And then later on down that road, you're going to hit a dead end and you got to turn all the way back around just to take a new road. It's just like, bro, you could have, this whole time, you could have took this road and you would have been at your destination by now.
Word.
So now you got to repeat all that. So that's like, if it took you 1 year to go down that road, you finally hit the dead end on year 2. Then you got to come all the way back. So unlearn everything.
That's 2 years back.
So now you got to unlearn everything you've been through, all the things you did, all the mistakes you did, and now you got to come back and go down the next road, which might take another year to do.
Right.
So it's just like, bro.
Wise words.
Or I just think I did convention bake.
Okay.
Oh man, I ate all those bananas.
Did you eat all of them? Oh shit, there we go.